they can't chat to them.
I
We should be getting sound. Oh, that sounds like music.
That sound okay.
That sounds. Oh, now they can hear me. They can hear me now. Can they hear me now? Oh, hey, we are live. Welcome, everybody, to the Ascension Draft Tournament Draft. I'm MisterYeti. I'm joined by several fantastic people here in Tranquility Gaming for our first foray into the draft format. We got a fantastic group of people ready to draft here tonight. And we got events, or we got the matches for this coming up next weekend and the following weekend. So 3 straight weekends of an awesome new format here in Tranquility for a little off-season event here. Once again, I'm MisterYeti. Got 6 captains here captaining 6 different teams, paying tribute to some of the old branding here in Tranquility. That's right. We're going into our 11th season. And, well, there's a lot of teams who've come and gone. Some teams are, we're using some of the branding back from the early days of Tranquility. Some of the more interesting branding. I mean, some of them you probably will remember if you've been around as long as I have, or some perhaps you've only heard on the lips of legends and things like that here around Tranquility. So that being said, we're going to pass it around the circle here in the draft order tonight, and we'll let them just kind of say who they are and what branding they're using for this event. So we'll start with the person who somehow managed to get the first overall pick tonight, and that is Dabmaster.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hello. My name's Master. I've been here since season 7. Domination and Carnage reference. But yeah, I have the first overall pick, and I'll be drafting the team Dracaris.
Dracaris, an old season 1 reference here, finished 3rd, I believe, that season here in Tranquility. And then I guess I'll pass it over to who has the second pick overall here, and that's Navino.
Yeah, no, it's really unfortunate that I'm here.
Yeah.
Yep. I am drafting for Team Fish Sticks in honor of my one and only GOAT, Fish OW. So I can finally give him a champ roll since he can't win it himself. I love you, Fish.
Well, technically, you don't get a champ roll for winning. I mean, let's be honest.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. He needs a ring.
Give the guy a ring. But no, so we have Fish Sticks being referenced here. Another season 1 branding, a very old branding here in Tranquility as well. Third overall pick here is going to be PDK.
Hi, I'm PDK. Been around since season 3. Too many teams to name, and I will be drafting for decaps.
The return of Decapitators. Not old branding, but it's my branding, and I wanted to stick it into the tournament.
Some draft tournament.
So I decided to do that. Coming up here, and the 4th pick is Needle.
Hi, I'm Needle. I'm going to be drafting for Team Undead Battery. I had to pick the branding because I beat them, and they died after I beat them, so I have to bring them back.
The season 3 championship, still one of my favorite matches of all time here in Tranquility. The 8-map banger there, where the Holy Jalapenos come back from a 3-1 deficit, which was pretty darn crazy. Now, next on the list here, the 5th pick is Greninja.
What's up? I'm Greninja. I've been here since season 5. Shout out Flying Lions. I will be representing Team Silence. I don't know anything about them in season 1. I hope they were good, because I'm gonna make their team proud in this draft.
Season 1 Silence. That's gonna be an old Orsted and Velzen throwback on that one there. That was the season 1 runner-ups. So
Great.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I'll get some revenge for them.
Last but not least, Smugs.
Hi, I'm Smugs. I have been here since season 2. I'm probably one of the few that are actually familiar with all the old teams and the players that used to play on those teams. And I drafted Meta Rejects for that same reason. All the homies played on Meta Rejects at some point.
It's true. I played on Meta Rejects.
That is true.
Season 2. That is
you were undefeated in Trans tier.
No, that was season 5. The season 5 Meta Rejects. Hey, Smugs, season 2 Meta Rejects. Do you remember how that Meta Rejects Otaku game went? Because I remember.
Yeah, I do. But end of the
Yeah.
day, we won season 2. You didn't. So
Yeah, you know what? I still beat you.
come on,
That's all.
Yeti.
That's my one flex I'll ever have here. So you got to give me that. All right. Now that being said, guys, we got an awesome event here coming up. To explain the draft here very briefly, is your events lead and also Valorant expansion lead here in Tranquility. One of your newest admins as well is Gios.
Hey y'all, I'm Gios. I'm the event coordinator here for Tranquility, also the Valorant expansion lead. So this is going to be a very simple draft. It's a snake draft. Each player has 1 minute to draft. If they don't draft a player within that time limit, they'll be skipped and their pick will be defaulted at the end of the draft. Yeah, those are like my 2 sentences I'm going to say. So yeah, back to you guys.
It's fairly simple, guys. You know, it's a snake draft format. Again, that's going to go 1 through 6, Dab Master, all the way down to Smugs as they were introduced. And then the reverse up the snake again. We go back to Smugs, then up back to Dab Master. So Smugs has the 6th overall pick and the 7th overall pick. Dab Master has the 1st pick and then has to wait till the 12th pick to pick again. So that is how this draft is going to work today. And again, everybody will have 1 minute to make their pick once a pick is made. So the drafting will come fast and furious here. And we're going to start it off right now. Dab Master, who is your first pick going to be in the Ascension draft?
For the first pick in the 2023 Tranquility Ascension draft, I'll be picking Choi Soo-won as my tank player.
Choi Soo-won is going to be the first overall pick here in the Ascension draft. Any particular reason you're going with Choi?
I need a tank player that can, I was going to say space the floor, but it's not NBA. I need a tank player that I know is really good, can contend with all the other tank players out there, and has a really wide hero pool. I've also played with Choi before a little bit, so I know they're a really good vibe. And honestly, Choi's just a really good player. So,
all right, let's take it right away now to your second pick. Navino, who are you going to be going with on this one?
I'm picking Aura, what a DPS. Yeah, that guy. If you ask why I picked him, I really don't know him at all. So it'll be interesting. I like making new friends, even though people, I'm an awkward human being. So I'll now make a new friend.
You're showing that to us here right now, Mr. Navino, sir. All right. Let's go now to your third pick. PDK, who's going to be your pick?
I'm going to be picking Chimanzi as my tank.
Chimanzi, that's the assistant tier director for Ascendant tier this season in Tranquility. Any particular reason you're going with Chim?
Not really. It's kind of a friend of mine. Also just need a punching bag for the team. I think Jim can fill that role pretty well. So
I would tend to agree with you on that one. Anyway, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Needle. Speaking of, never mind. I'm not going there. Needle, your fourth pick. You got it. Go ahead.
Well, it was gonna be Chimanzi, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna be going with Star Platinum here for my pick. I need a strong tank player.
Star Platinum, one of the outstanding tanks this season for Amnesia, the Transcendence tier runner up this season. That was a fun. We casted that finals. That was a fun final.
That was a fun final.
That was a great fun final. I'm definitely a big. I think you clicked the wrong button on that one there. Whoever's handling the player list, but we'll work through it. We'll work through it. And next pick then on the list here, Greninja, the fifth pick. Who are you taking?
First of all, I'm very upset that Star got taken. But I think my next pick is gonna be just as good. I will be taking Try.
Try, the support player, going 5th overall. That's gonna be the first support off the board as well. It's been all tanks pretty much so far, other than Aura. So you're going with Try. Any particular reason you're going with Try?
I don't really need a good tank player because I'll be playing it, and I've heard from some of my friends who are like people that do these draft tournaments and stuff that flex support's a really important position. And also I need a Moira player, so Try fits all of those.
I've now been corrected, by the way, that person is Star Platinum, just their Discord name. I am very sorry for my silly error. Let's take it now to your 6th pick, and Smugs, you actually get 2 picks in a row. Let's start with your 6th.
All right, for my 6th pick, I'm going to pick number 38, Aqua, for DPS.
Picking
Aqua.
Yeah. I was just like,
Akua?
wait a minute, is there
It's
two
Akua.
Akuas? I don't remember, but now
Yeah,
there's
this is
only there's one Akua.
One U Akua.
One Akua, or this is the one U Akua,
Yeah, this is the one that played in Kitsune League.
Is it?
or no?
Yeah, it
is
is.
it?
No,
I
it's
don't
the 2U. It's the 2U on the
No,
sheet.
yeah, we don't have the
Oh.
one U Akua
Wait, what?
in the draft
Am I
tournament.
tripping?
I think you're
are
tripping.
I'm low
Yeah, I
key.
think
I
you're
might be
tripping.
tripping. Okay.
I think you're
My
tripping.
fault,
Yeah.
guys.
No, it's the 2U Akua going to Smugs in pick 6. Smugs are going to come right back to you. Let's get just right into it. Pick 7.
For pick 7, I am going to pick Voltage B, number 47.
Voltage B in the first pick of the second round. So you picked up 2 DPS to start, and Smugs, you're a DPS as well. I gotta ask, what's the logic there?
I am playing flex support. I've
Oh.
only played flex support since Overwatch 2 came out. I played DPS and like Kitsune League and all that stuff because for whatever reason my applications say support, but I still get picked for DPS. But I wanted to go with a tank and a different DPS. I did want Aura. And in my opinion, I don't think the tank pool is like the best. I'm not familiar with a lot of the names, so I'm kind of just like shooting darts in the dark. So I'm just gonna go with people I know to start with.
I respect it. Let's go to the next pick then. Back up the snake, going with Greninja.
All right, so with my next pick, I'm gonna round out my support line and take player number 33, Saga.
All right, Saga coming through now for Greninja. Greninja, I'm feeling an Amnesia vibe here. I'm feeling kind of that kind of general nostalgia Amnesia vibe. Is it the? Am I correct in that statement?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia bias, but I mean, I know what I'm getting with my 2 supports, and if I'm playing tank, then I need to have people that I can trust supporting me and my feeding. So
A typical tank player move right here from Greninja, but you got to respect it. Going double support to start. Needle, where are you going with your next pick?
I think I'm gonna have to go for support as well, Yeti. And I'm surprised he made it this far. I'm gonna take Capital as my pick.
Capital paired with Needle. If you had asked me if that would happen, I would have said maybe. I don't know. But that being said, Capital being picked, you went now support to go along with your tank. So you're kind of feeling that same vibe. Get a great tank, get a couple good supports to back them up.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of good DPS options, so I'm pretty much fine with whoever I'm gonna get.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Back going to PDK. Who do you got?
I am picking the LeBron James of Trank, number 35, Mag Polar on DPS.
Oh,
Mag Polar. Let me read a little bit of his application notes here. I know on paper I might not seem like much, but the truth is I'm the truth. I've been called a wizard, a demon, even God himself. I don't come just to play. I play just to I can't even read. I play just
He
come
speaks
don't
Old
I.
English.
Do you want me to link it in
Anyways,
chat?
No, I'm good. I highly recommend to not pick me if losing is your number one priority, because whichever lobby I find myself in is the one I'm taking over. It isn't easy being the best. The amount of fame offers money can get excruciatingly repetitive, but that will never stop me from showing up to my duty and going home champion. Has he won champion just once?
Yep.
Yeah, and
Okay, just
On
wanted
the
to- yeah,
bench. On the bench.
Let's go.
bench.
They thought I was working at Lay's, by the
Oh.
way. I'd be collecting so many chips. Just one chip. Apparently once you pop, you can stop when you're mag polar. And then they call me an internet link the way the first thing you do is see straight W's. All right. Hold on, I got more. I stacked so much paper, I started calling my wall at the library. All right.
That's a good one.
So, anyways,
Doesn't Mag have 2? Because he
I
won
know I
on
took
the
a look at
Pink Caps, and then he
oh,
won
that's right. He's got
Cosmic.
2. I
He
forgot
won
about
because
Cos-
he started on Cosmic. Yeah.
You know,
Mouse
okay.
game.
Remember the
Let's not-
Rialto incident? We
Hey,
gotta remember
Davino,
my
let's not
Rialto
talk
incident.
about the Cosmic Championship. All right, let's move on.
Let's go Pyro.
All right, Davino. Speaking of Davino, it's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn now? Oh, okay.
Mid Vino.
Facts.
I don't want to hear anything from you, Midmaster 66.
Snore.
No one's snoring. I'm going to pick my goat, Jakaru, Donkey Kong, on DPS.
Oh, my pick.
Oh, Dab is in shambles there
It's
with
so joking.
Jakaru.
Wait, did Dab do both of his picks? Because he had
No, I
back-to-back-
have it. Mine's right after yours.
I'm tripping. I can't remember. Ignore me, Yeti. My bad.
I am. It's my
Alright,
usual
that's fine.
philosophy.
I know.
Just to confirm, pick 49. Line 49.
Banjo-Karo, Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Perfect.
49.
All right.
49.
Awesome. Then next up, Dab, you got double pick here. Who are you picking for Dracaris?
Okay, well, I was looking through and I've seen a couple of supports. I don't know if they've ever played before it, but I'm picking Popstar Mike. I need a flex support that can perform really well, and I think that some unknown talent may be what I need most on my roster.
You're picking, who was the name again? I'm sorry?
Popstar Mike.
Popstar
Line 30.
Mike. Yeah, do not know them. I think they're brand new to Tranquility this season. But hey, we're gonna give them a shot here. Listed as a top 500 support player, so definitely got a good pedigree behind them, no doubt about that. Dab, who are you picking then for your second pick?
God, I forgot I have 2 picks in a row. Let's see. Well, I need another DPS, and I know that this may be a throw to some people, but this guy's my GOAT. I played with him back on Clammy Climbers, and I'll be picking Dragon because I have synergy from the Billions Boomers.
Dragon, the synergy is real. Dragon, Team Dirt extraordinaire, going here with Dab's third pick. We'll go back through the snake once again. Navino, it's your pick.
I am picking the best main support known to man, other than the Slimeole. And that is my GOAT Saga. AKA
Wasn't-
Saga's
Saga
already chosen?
Wait, who picked him?
Ninja.
That'd been good
Yeah.
Ninja.
Oh, Gren.
So sorry.
It's a shame there's not like a list where you could see this.
Hey, look. Okay, to be fair,
Does
like,
he know?
unless I'm looking at the stream and the draft board, like it's not like highlighted on the spreadsheet who got picked. So I'm kind of flipping between a bunch of stuff. So that's my excuse. So yeah. This is awkward.
This is awkward.
Cause like that was for sure.
Take a DPS. There's not a lot left on the board.
I have 2 already.
You do?
Yeah.
You got a third one.
Oh, you do? Yeah, get third one. Go for it.
I'm good. I need supports, bro.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's true.
Sports are a lie.
True.
So real. You know what? I'm gonna go with Fungin.
Goat.
What line is that?
25.
25. Perfect.
Fungin, a Team Wyverns player this season. Lots of draft experience. They played a lot in BPL and just this past season in Kitsune League for the greatest team in Kitsune League, Boku 2.
Also, I lied. He is Saga's not the best main support. Fungin is. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I thought. I figured
Oh,
that.
you know,
Yeah, for sure.
of course.
I hate liars.
PDK, you're up.
I will go for a flex support, line 21, named Exu.
Exu from
Palm Beach
Palm
Poggers.
Beach Poggers extraordinaire. They're going over to Team PDK. All right. Any particular reasoning behind that pick? It's been a while since we've seen Exu around here.
It's been in a few of my ranked games, playing very well. Need a good flex support because Chim likes to int. So
Sure.
Smashman in heaven, methinks.
All right, Needle, your turn.
I think I need to start drafting DPS, so I'm gonna have to pick Charybdis, line 46, for my pick.
Charybdis, also known as Chase, coming out here in Needle's third pick. There's a little bit of history. I mean, no, actually, there's no history there now that I think about it. But
No.
well, now there will be. Now you're making it. Greninja, your next pick.
So like Needle, I also need some DPS. So I think the pick is going to be Tescu.
Tescu.
I hate you.
What line is that?
44.
Fantastic hit scan player. Been around Tranquility for quite a long time, playing typically at the higher levels of Trank. So good pick there, picking up a strong hit scan player in Tescu. We've seen them pop off a lot in feature matches. I've had the privilege of calling a lot of those, and Tescu had been very strong in those. Now Smugs, the double pick. Where are you going with these?
All right, I definitely need a tank. After looking through it, I think I am going to go someone unknown, and it's line 5, Geneva Convention. That's their Discord.
They're a ball player.
What a good
They are
name.
ball player. I love ball players. All right.
Oh, we so know that,
Oh,
Smugs. We all know
boy.
that.
I love playing ball comps. Everybody knows I love playing ball comps. All right.
That's so true.
They don't like
Smugs, you got another pick here. Where are you going?
All right. Now I need a main support to save me from when I'm minting and looking for plays. I'm also going to go with someone that I don't know, and I'm gonna go with line 28, AZ29.
A top 500 level Lucio Brig Mercy player. Again, brand new this season. Don't know too much about them, but they will be joining up with Smugs on the Meta Rejects in our draft tournament here. Gren, get back to you here. Where are you going with your next pick?
I need to look for their line real quick, but I'm gonna stay in the DPS category. I'm gonna be taking line 48, Sensa.
Sensa in
Of course, you Brian, my love.
long-time member of Tranquility here, but came in as a member of the Jetpack Cats, I believe was their initial team way back when. But Sensa being picked here for for Gren's 4th pick here in this draft. We go back now to Needle. Needle, where are you going with your next pick?
I gotta round out my roster. I need one more DPS, so I'm gonna have to go with Poppy.
Poppy is the pick here, DPS player with some Hanzo Cassidy Tracer experience listed in their bio here. So you got a couple of Cassidy players, a couple of Tracer players. I know that was a big one for Charybdis as well, Sombra as well. So maybe a little player overlap, Needle, but in the end, you got to go with what makes sense here.
Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
There you go. Needle, I'm sorry, PDK, you're up next.
I will be picking. Sorry, I lost it. Line 31, Vegas Sun as the main support of my team.
Vegas Sun, a member of Fleet Angels this past season here in Trank, GM1 flex or main support as well. They've looked fantastic this season for that very good Fleet Angels team. Navino, where are you going next?
I'm also going support. I'm going to be picking Crimson 32. Crimson on flex support. Line 23.
Crimson, former member of the SEAL Team Spuds this past season. I may be biased, and I am biased, but definitely a big fan of Crimson and their climb they've been on since they've been here in Tranquility. They'll be joining up with Navino on the fish sticks here in the Ascension Draft Tournament. Next, Dabmaster, you got a double pick. Who are you picking for your 4th and 5th pick?
So for my 4th pick, I need a main support to round out this roster, so I'm going to go with newly promoted moderator, fellow events team member, Dorito.
Dorito, that's a throw if I've ever seen. That's a great pick. Great pick.
You put
That's
Dorito
why.
on Nivino's team. Why you troll? That's did Nivino just pick Crimson? I swear.
Okay.
Okay.
We're having a
Okay,
little.
okay.
We had a little silly. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
okay. I
All
thought
good.
I was on my losing my mind or something.
No. Speaking of losing
You're
your mind,
always
it's your
good.
turn. It's your turn again.
Oh
It
my!
looks like you might be in need of another DPS here, maybe, Dab. Or where are you looking next?
Well, I am a DPS myself. I will say.
Are you though?
Am I though? Am I really? I don't know. Am I? I can't tell. Actually,
It depends. Sometimes you don't play DPS.
Now the question is, do I jail this last person? Should I jail them? I could draft someone.
That's
You know
true.
what? You know what? Screw it. I will. For my last pick, I will be jailing Potato on my roster. You are being jailed, Potato. That's what I said. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough of you in the Twitch chat. You are being jailed.
Wait, what line is this? What line is this?
Line 15.
15.
Oh gosh. Just to kind of appreciate in chat, Dragon. Oh no, I got drafted by Dab Master. This is a terrible day.
Well, yes, to cope. So you're playing with me again, buddy.
There we go. Once again. All right, Dab. That's 5 picks down for Dab. Dab's got one more pick left to go here. We're gonna go back through the snake one more time. We start next with Navino.
So, when you said you were going to jail someone, Dab, I thought you were about to steal my pick, but you didn't. So
Okay.
I'm happy. So now it's my turn to jail someone.
Oh boy.
I pick line 22, Glitch.
No, no, they deserve so much better. Not glitch.
Glitch with Crimson and Fungin now rounding out the Fish Sticks support line. Glitch now moving into that roster here. Passing over to Vino now to PDK. PDK, where are you going with your next pick here?
I will be picking another support. I'll be
Another
picking
one?
from line 24, Saya.
Saya, moderator and community liaison here in Tranquility, also a member last season of Hades, one of the Transcendence tier teams here in Tranquility. Now PDK through your pick, that's your 5th pick. You got one more pick left to go. Needle, your 5th pick. Where are you going next?
For the record, PDK has stolen 3 of my picks.
Yeah,
so
deal with
far.
it, kid. Deal with
Three
it,
of
kid. Deal
them.
with it, kid.
So
Shambles. Needle is
Wow,
in shambles.
wow, wow.
you know what, Yeti? I'm confident with the roster that I have. So I'm gonna float my pick, and I'll just pick whoever's left at the end.
Needle choosing
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy.
boldly to wait till the end to draft his final 2 picks. Actually, he's got 2 final picks here. So Navino is choosing to just kind of, or I'm sorry, Needle's just choosing to float the picks. Interesting play here. Gren, you have it's your pick. Where are you going?
I could go a lot of different ways here. I could get some quality backups, or I could just trail Toxic. So I think I'm gonna go with player number 14, Toxic.
They choose Toxic, going into jail behind Gren on the bench here in the Ascendant Draft Tournament. All right, I can't say I didn't see that coming, but anyways, moving on. Smugs, your double pick here to wrap up your draft.
All right. I want a second tank just in case Geneva doesn't work out. So I'm going to go with number 13. They call me M.
They call
They
meme.
Goat.
They call me M. They're going in this next pick here onto the meta reject. Smugs, you get one final pick. Where are you going with it?
I'm able to like flex to other roles, right? If I
Nope, you're
Yeah.
locked. Nope.
Okay, I'm locked or I'm not. Is Needle lying to me?
As long as it's a role they signed up for.
Yep. As
All
long
right,
as
all
they
right.
signed up for that role. Yes.
Okay. All right. With that being said, then just in case I want to lock, let's say Bastion one game, I want a
Oh,
backup flex support. So I am going to go with player 19, Sandy.
Sandy moving in here. Masters level DPS player coming in for, I'm sorry, master level support player coming in here for Smugs on Meta Rejects. That rounds out Smugs' team here. We go now back through Greninja, your final pick.
I'm just looking at the sheet real quick.
Mhm.
I could use some more rotation in the DPS department, so I think I'm gonna go with number 36, Lunar Mare, for DPS.
Lunar Mare coming through here now. That is also, I believe, that's oh no, that's a different person, correct? Yes. Lunar Mare coming through here with this one for Greninja, rounding out Greninja's that's Undead Battery, right?
No,
Of course,
Silence.
Silence. I didn't write it down, and I'm paying the price for that right now. Silence coming through with their final pick, Lunar Mare. And now back to Needle. Needle, are you going to float this one too?
Yeah, I'm gonna float it.
All right, we got 5 more picks to go. PDK, where are you going?
I am going to be picking a tank, and I'm pretty happy with my team. So I'm going to be picking someone that I know pretty well. I've talked to. I'll be going line number 11 with Magic Otter.
I hate you, PDK. I hate
No.
I needed to jail.
Oh,
I
was
needed
wondering.
to jail Otter. I needed to. And
There's
That really sucks.
There's still some very good players on this board, so seeing Magic Otter go this late, I think is a little bit of a surprise, perhaps, but definitely a force to be reckoned with, especially in the Wrecking Ball department. Is Magic Otter. Let's go now, Navino. Your final pick.
Dang, you really screwed me up here, PDK.
I don't care.
Oh, thank you. I have a question.
Yeah.
So if the only roles they're able to play the 2 they signed up for on the sheet.
That's just out of preference and respect to the person who signed up, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, I am going to pick. Gosh. I can't really float as well because everyone else that's left has also floated their pick.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'm stalling. If you couldn't tell,
I could tell.
I'm glad. Glad we're on the same page. Great minds think alike sometimes. I'm gonna pick video gamer. Where line 16.
Video gamer going to Navino on the fish sticks here, rounding out the roster with a support and tank player there. GM in both roles, so good pickup for Navino. Then Dab Master, your final pick.
Loki, I'm looking. I really wanted Magic Otter because I needed a tank player that, just in case Choi couldn't play any of those characters like Ball. I have
Juan is a great ball player. I don't want to hear the slander.
Choi Ball. Oh, great. And I also can't really defer my pick either because it's just 3 defers at that point. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to look for somebody, but I think, okay, I'm gonna go with someone who, on their list, said that they have scrim pretty high. I got those scrim bucks on me, so I'm gonna go with the person named Edge.
Edge or Sardink in Discord here, a tank player as listed, also a support player as well. GM experience in both levels. So new player. I believe this is their first time in Trank as well. So we will see what they bring to the table here on Dab Masters Dracaris team. Needle, you got 2 picks you floated. Where are you going with them?
I do. I'm going to be going with McBoss and Mr. Mountain Mike for my last two picks.
Needle picking up 2 more DPS players in perhaps a little bit of a twist. Going McBoss and Mr. Mountain Mike for the Undead Battery here for Needle. That is it for our picks. If we want to take it back to Cam's here, real quick. Lots of good teams, lots of good drafts. There are several players who did not get drafted into the tournament onto these rosters. They will be eligible to be picked up as reserves if for some reason somebody needs to drop or is unable to play. So if you are not picked today, that is okay. You will have another opportunity to be picked up here as reserves if it makes sense for these teams. Once again, our matches for this tournament will start next week. We'll have 3 matches on Saturday and 2 matches on Sunday, and then the following weekend kick right into the playoffs for that. In addition, as a reminder for folks, Tranquility's season 11 is right around the corner. If you haven't sent in your application yet, you should really get on that because our first application review takes place Monday. And it'd be nice to know how many people are actually planning on playing while we're determining tier sizes. So if you want to get on that, be appreciated. But that being said, guys, that is going to be all for the Ascension Draft Tournament draft here tonight. And if you are looking forward to those matches, make sure to tune in next week. What time are the matches again, Gios? What time do they start next week?
It's going to be 8:30 EST. It's going to be, from my understanding, on both the A stream and the B stream. Schedule will be out soon. I actually want to say one more thing, if you don't mind. So we are having a Harmony and Transcendence tier showcase that we want to run on Thursday, July 13th. I'll post the signups. I'll post a reminder for the signups tomorrow if anybody is interested. We really want to have people so we can run this thing. If you're interested and not on a team yet, but you want to show yourself off to see and show what you got, I recommend signing up.
All right. Thank you very much, Gios. Thanks to all our captains for making this draft happen today, and we'll look forward to the match starting next week. Special shout out to Finn as well for handling our production here for this draft event today. Once again, I am MisterYeti. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you again here real soon.